Now, tell me this. It's something I want to ask you. All right, you're a mother. You got kids. And sexual offender move next door. What do you do?
Well, first and foremost, this is why I don't have children. Because me, you're talking about me, if I had babies,
Hmm.
if me had babies, okay, and a sexual offender would move next door. My first thing to do, I will go and I will let him know that I know exactly who he is. Everybody in the neighborhood, exactly know who he is and what he's done, and let him know every step you make, you will be watched. If you really want to stay in this neighborhood, you need to understand we will watch you like the COs
I'm
in the
saying,
prison. Okay, you're
would
not.
you feel safe with your kids? And
Oh yeah, I'm gonna feel safe because I'm gonna go right over there and I'm gonna lay the law down.
hmm,
I will personally sit in my window with my curtain open, with my shotgun on my lap, looking at him every day. Hey, how you doing? You're good today?
hmm.
Are you sure you're good today? When he's going out to take the garbage out, boom, I'm right there. Hey, how are you doing? Just wondering if you needed anything. No, seriously. So different strokes for different folks. You have some parents, sex offender move in, they don't give a fuck. You have some parents who got sex offenders living in their motherfucking house with their kids. So yeah, once again, different strokes for different
Different
folks.
folks.
So people need to understand when they're putting these, when they're generalizing shit like, well, this is why high value men don't like this, or this is why high value men like that. No, there are
How
certain,
value, man?
and that's another thing. This whole high value man shit to me is retarded
I never heard
because
that until today. You know that? Am I a high value man? Or what's my value? I'm a medium. I'm a low value. My net worth is not even
I
two
don't, I
two
don't, I
zeros.
don't look at the value. Me personally, don't look at the value of a man from his bank account.
Okay. So what rankings do you make to become a high value man? What do you?
In what, in society or in
I'm
my
just saying,
eyes?
in what you would call
Who,
what you
me
think.
or society?
What is a high value man?
In
And
my eyes
in
or in
your
society eyes? Once
both,
again,
both.
okay, which one you want first? Society.
Yes.
In society eyes, in order to be a high valued man,
Mm-hmm.
and even when it, once again, got to break this down again. When we talk about society, we're not talking about society as a whole. We're talking about mainstream. Because
Mainstream
society as a
society.
whole doesn't necessarily look at it like that. But mainstream,
Okay.
social media shit like that, what they're considering to be a high value man is a man that basically is a 6, 7, 8 figure man. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it does not matter if he weigh 400 motherfucking pounds. It does not matter if he got 28 fucking kids. No, no, no. Check his bank account. He got every right to do that. Why? He's a damn near billionaire. Yeah. If he want to sit around and be the fucking hungry hippo and be like damn near the old man in the shoe with so many kids didn't know what to do and fuck every female from here to Timbuktu,
Mm.
he can. Because why? He's a high valued man. There you
High
go.
value man.
Okay.
So
Now, wait,
society.
hold on, wait.
Okay, go
Now,
ahead.
on the other hand, you have a man in society, he doesn't have any children. He's a damn hard worker. Even though his net worth every year is about, I say, anywhere from 50, no, 45, 65,000.
Mm-hmm.
He's very loyal. He's very respectful. He he's very educated as well because he's very ambitious. He invests. So even though his net worth is only like 45 or 65, he still is smart enough to invest in his own stuff to start creating his own businesses, to generate his own money.
Mm-hmm.
And he, once again, he has no kids. Now him to society, he ain't shit. He just another nigga out here. He ain't got shit. You ain't where your money? Where your money? Where your money? Where your money? No, I'm just saying, to the mainstream society, that's how the majority of them look at it. And that's fucked up. Me personally, I can take a man with a bus ticket. No, no, no.
The bus
Baby, no, no,
pass, huh?
no. What I mean by that, I need you to know who you are, what you want, and how you're going to get it. and what you're willing to do to obtain it. My thing is this. I don't want to be with anybody because if you don't know who you really are and you're still trying to find yourself, by the time you actually do become what society deems as a high value man, as far as financially, you'll probably end up leaving the person that you were with because you didn't even know who the fuck you were. So you didn't even know if you really wanted to be with them to fucking begin with. I'm just saying. You weren't even who the fuck you wanted to be. But if you're the same person today when your bank account is basically 20,000, for the whole year of that, or I'm just saying, or up to, 200 million or whatever, or even better. If you can't be that same person then and now, then it's just not, for me, it's not going to work out.
But a high value man is a different meaning to each different person because everybody is different.
To the women out here I say 90% of the females out here that men just be like, oh my God, over all the time. Whether it's the ratchet ones in the hood who be all half naked and shit and they got real nice bodies and shit and they're pretty. Or the ones from better neighborhoods that once again got the whole body done and all that shit like that. And their eye, and then the ones that go even upper, in their eyes, no, baby, a high value man, yeah, you that bank account, the fuck, seriously, okay? You got women out here right now will marry the fucking troll underneath the bridge as long as that bank account is right. That's fucked up.
So is that the same for a woman? Is a bank account the same thing for a woman?
No, and that's the sad part.
What's a high value woman?
No, that's the sad part about it. Now, when it comes to men,
what's a high value?
No, when it comes to men, especially these the mainstream man, okay? Now, this is the mainstream, okay? Now, when it comes to the mainstream man, you got two kind. You have the one kind who don't give a fuck about what degree she got, how much money she can bring to the table, how she can help and work. Only thing he cares about, how good you look, can you fuck, suck, and look good on my arm. Just, once again, superficial shit, Then you have another sector of a high value man who does actually value her education and values that she can make her own fucking money. Why? Because at the end of the day, he don't have to worry about her trying to take all of his money, on top of she knows how to manage money, I'm just saying, so you got your different sectors, but what's really being pushed out there is, he's only looking for a body and, he doesn't care about education and this and this. Yeah, shit's fucking crazy and stupid,
I'm just saying, like, a high value woman for a man, this man is just a regular man, not a businessman or anything. What's a high value woman for a man? What in your eyes?
For an average man?
For an average man, for you.
I would think a high value woman for an average man is a woman who is understanding, not disrespectful, non-confrontational, can sit there and actually have conversations with her mate and, they can actually talk things out. She does not disrespect him nor try to overtalk him or overthrow him, She's able to cook. She's able to clean, do the basic things, because once again, this is an average man, So these are things that he is in a sense looking for because he's working an average job. And we already know when it comes to, just out here working average jobs, that shit can, be real stressful. So when he comes home, he wants somebody that is attentive, somebody that is basically understanding, that cook and clean for him, and be there as an ear to listen to and not stress him out, as well as, of course, he want her to be able to drop it like it's hot when he need it. So that comes in any relationship, whether it's high value, low value, in between value.
So do you think a woman should be 100% submissive to her man?
It all depends. What is your definition of submission?
Submissive. I mean, the man should make the money What if the guy want to sit at home and let his wife work or his girl work or whatever? Is that
What is he doing? Like, is he starting his own business? Is he building something of substance while she's actually out in the field?
um he in between?
Okay, what is in between? He's actually no. Listen
So
to
he
me.
need to be doing something.
No. That's not
Yeah,
it.
I'm
That's
just
not it.
saying.
No, listen to me.
He
What
hurt
is
his leg, what I'm saying, at the warehouse. The boss fucked him out of his money. What I'm saying? He can't work right now. You gotta
so?
hold him down. You gotta hold out the fort.
That's fine. Once
Does
again,
he
what?
end up being and once that happened and you become the breadwinner, do you see him as a low value man as you rise and ascend to a high value woman?
No. Once again, what I'm saying. Okay, is he okay after he gets hurt? Is he just sitting at home, or is he like, you know what? It's something I always
He
wanted to
holding
do.
down the fort.
No. What is holding down the fort?
He cooking, he cleaning, you know, he making sure his stuff ready, and then when you get home, he ready to bust down for you.
Okay, that's beautiful. That's a beautiful thing. Once again, though, okay, we're gonna go back to this because this is the same thing when the shoe is on the other foot with a woman, because she can sit there and she can do all those wonderful things, but at the end of the day, baby girl, are you trying to start your entrepreneur shit? I mean, are you out here trying to sell socks online? I'm just, hey, look, Big Daddy is not even knocking you, okay? Are you out here selling handkerchiefs? Hey, it's anything, simply because I'm not going to knock you because you're not out there in the corporate world. There's nothing wrong with that.
But I'm saying,
But are
were
you
you
doing
willing
something
to?
that's at home? Yeah, it's fine for you, just like it's fine for a woman to do all those things. But she still has to have a little something extra. The reason why, say for instance, something happens to her now. Because mind you, like you said, you're at home, you're taking care of everything, you holding everything down, or not even that. Say for instance, it's the man and the woman again, where the man is working, doing everything and stuff, but the woman is just staying home. She's cooking, she's cleaning, she's doing everything that he needs, everything as far as to help him out. But God forbid something ends up happening to where now he has to be at home and he has to depend on her. She has had nothing saved the fuck up. She has not tried to start a Tupperware business, a Mary Kate, a Avon, a selling Bing pies, oranges, or anything. And he knows for a fact that not only has he been giving her money to cover all the bills and food and whatever expenses, he's also been throwing her additional just for herself, just because. So you mean to tell me now we're in the bind and you have not one red penny to help out with, because instead of you investing in some form of way, fashion, not actually working, but just doing a little investment to make some of the money that I'm giving to you grow for yourself, baby, we got a problem. Because you can be Martha Stewart and Mom's Mabley in this motherfucking kitchen / Florence.
So once that happened, do you seek another suitor?
What when it comes to the male? No. You sit there and you talk to your partner and you work with them and you give them a time frame.
And what happened in that time? That time frame come, shit don't change.
I give you 3 months, and within 3 months, I don't even see you attempting to do shit. You haven't. That's like in 3 months you are Arthur.
90 days.
Yeah, in 3 months you are Arthur, and the only thing you got on the paper in 3 months is in the beginning. Three months. What in the beginning? What the fuck in the beginning? Huh? I mean, come on, tell me something. Anything. So yeah, that's my thing. Like I'm a very willing, understanding person. Like I'm willing to work with you, baby. Willing to work with you. So, but yeah, it's just shit is just fucked up, because you have a sector of women who are very similar to me, who don't put themselves out there, who are shy, who people actually may see outside and they're like, oh my God, it's like, you're really beautiful. And you're like, you get scared, like, okay, because no, I'm an introvert. I am truly a hermit. I stay inside of my shell.
I'm a turtle.
Yeah, so no, I'm just saying. So it's like, it makes it hard for me to interact with people a lot because a lot of people tend to use you, especially when you're a really nice person.
Funny you mention using. Now, who do you think uses who more? Men use women more or women use men more?
When it comes to what exactly?
To everything. Who's on top? Who's using who the most?
Once again, it depends on the dynamic in the relationships.
No. I'm just saying, in general, who do you think is getting used the most, man or woman?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. There is no in general. But okay, if you want to say in general on a wide scale, worldwide, women are getting used more.
Do you agree some men do get used?
Oh, definitely. Without a doubt. But who holds the power worldwide, globally? Men.
I think men got all the power.
Globally, worldwide, yes.
When it comes to what?
Everything. The whole abortion thing and like, first and foremost, I don't know if you're aware of this, when it comes to a woman's body in general, all of that was decided by men. Men actually used to put women in psych asylums and shit like that, places when they went through their menstrual and they were having, natural symptoms and shit. Why? Because they couldn't understand that shit. So they marked it down as being, men. Men have more power. Men. Yeah, men. Okay. Let me tell you how much men have more power. Let me see. Now we have two. We have transgender women and transgender men. Who holds more power between the two, transgender men or transgender women?
I'm not familiar with the transgender world.
So I'm not gonna visually, from social, from just looking at the.
No.
Who do you see promoted more?
What? I do not know.
Do you see men who used to be women? Do you see them promoted more, or do you see women? Or do you see men? Well, you see women who used to be men.
All right. I get what you're saying, but
men has the most power. Men can go get a fucking coochie and some titties.
Since you want to take it there, since you want to take it there, who's been around longer? Who's been mainstream longer?
Men with titties.
No. Women dressing like men.
No.
It's been more studs. No. They've been around longer. I'm
gonna need you to do your actual research, and what I mean by that, how a lot of people, especially a lot of black people, try to say Hollywood always tries to put a black man in a dress.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the studs of the lesbian community.
I know
they've been around way longer. And they've been way more successful in adapting into society. I'm 100% sure.
No.
You can literally go to barbershops where they are cutting men hair and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And,
they are.
But I'm just saying, I think the lesbian community was far more accepted than the gay community has ever been. And will always be the more accepted one. I don't know how, but it just is. And that's a fact.
No.
Yeah.
Well, that's your opinion. The only people who sit there and disagree with the gay community are closet gay men. Period. And that should be killing me. Like, ooh, I hate those faggots. Look, dude, just admit you want to suck a dick. It's okay. It's a beautiful specimen. You want to suck it off. Or you may just want it up your ass. Or maybe you want to put your dick up their ass. It's okay. I'm not knocking you, dude. Just keep it real. Like I try to tell people, look, we're in 2021, getting ready to go to 2022. Nigga, if you want to go fuck a chicken, just keep it real. Like, look, bitch, I'm into fucking chickens, and I like thick bitches too. You into what I'm into? You ain't fuck you. How about you? See, yeah, you're gonna find somebody that's cool with you fucking chickens and thick bitches. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Fucking chickens
And
and
man,
thick bitches.
look, one of my number one problems with people is when people get married, and then all of a sudden the marriage started going wrong. Why? Because this nigga like his dick sucked from the back. Wait. I'm just saying, this bitch likes to be pissed on. She want a nigga to piss in her face and shit. Both of them scared to tell each other and shit because they don't want to scare each other away and shit. So now he go and start finding bitches to suck his dick from the back, and she go and find niggas to start pissing on her face. And now they all fucked up and they both cheat on each other. Now we divorced. Why? Because we couldn't keep it real with each other. I think people need to start doing now when they start dating. Right.
Just keeping it real with each other.
Not just that. Once you start dating and you decide you're going to be in a relationship, right before that relationship, just like you know how they got divorce court, but before you actually get married, they got they used to have a thing where you would go and see a judge and talk to him before you get married, kind of like with a priest or a pastor. How you go and you sit down and you have a counseling session so you can see if you guys are meant to be married. You go down and you sit down with a sex counselor. You and your chick, you and your man, you and your whoever, you and the chicken, nigga, it's fine, okay? And now when it comes to the chickens and the animals and shit, I feel like until they got somebody who can truly speak for them, they shouldn't even be involved in this shit. Just let that shit stay between humans and shit, because I think that shit just ain't right. You know, I understand you may have some type of feeling towards Bessie to go. But how the fuck do we know that Bessie wants you? I don't give a fuck if she rubbing up on you, nigga. You feed her, okay?
Oh man.
No, but
crazy.
no, I'm serious though.
For sure.
But no, I feel like they should go to a sex counselor, and they should both sit down. And what they're gonna do is they're gonna have a questionnaire. She's going to talk to both of them separately and then together. Okay?
How truthful would you be on your questionnaire? You had to be truthful because
you have to be 100%. The thing about it is your partner will never see this.
Okay.
And you will never see your partners. What's going to happen is the sex therapist is going to see both. Okay? She's going to read and go through that shit. And then she's going to sit you motherfuckers down, because that's actually the job that I wanted to do and create. I'm going to sit you guys down, okay?
Sex counselor?
Yeah, and once I sit you guys down, I already know your freak. I know her freak. I'm going to see if any of y'all freak come and click together, or maybe your freak just a little bit too much for her freak. What she ain't, because the thing about it is, it's not just what do you like. What would you be willing to do? What would you be willing to accept? What are your extremes? Because you never know. Some of her extremes may be shit that you just naturally like to do. So it would actually work out because she's willing to accept certain. You get me? You don't know. You don't know until you know. I'm just saying, shit can definitely fucking work and really save what people can actually be together, okay? Like, you sit a woman down, okay. Now, how would you feel if your man cheated? Okay, how would you feel if your spouse were to sit you down and you guys were to have a conversation and say, for instance, something was going on in your life to where you couldn't give him what he needed? You knowing and understanding that he's a man, he has needs, would you be willing to go and find someone for him for that time being, and you guys together come and have an understanding, arrangement, agreement where it would just be platonic, just sex, nothing more with this individual until you get back right, you know, because he is a man and he does have needs, but you don't feel comfortable with him just going out and doing something and you not knowing about it. And if she asks you something like, okay, yeah, that's something I can kind of accept, then you go to the man and you, hey, would you ever cheat on your woman? Like, no, be for real. Just get to, hey, stop all the bullshit. If some big titty bitch just walk past, okay? Nice tight, nice flat stomach, nice tight ass. Young, hot. Yeah, you're right. Okay, all right. Now, that more than likely wouldn't work out. But hypothetically speaking, say for instance, something's happening in you and your wife relationship to where she's no longer able to give you the things that you need or you want sexually, but she's willing to go and find someone for you to do your riches to basically just get your nut off with. Would you be able to just have sex with this young lady, not start a relationship, nor get attached, and understand that this is just platonic? Truthfully.
I don't know, man.
Well, bam, that lets you know right then and there that situation ain't gonna work. You know, I'm just saying, people, you gotta understand. You gotta understand where you really stand with a person, you know? Because you have some men that, well, shit, you know what? Even if the other pussy is real good, I actually love this person. They know me. This is my best motherfucking friend. You know, we just, you know, she can't give me what I need right now. And that's only probably about 10% of the relationship, if that, you know. But she give me everything else. And yeah, I may need a little something else. And she can give me all that whole 10%. But the bitch missing everything else. You know what, fuck it. I'm just gonna fuck this little 10% and be like, oh bitch, I'm going back to my, you know, like, hey, you got some men who are mature enough and understand the difference when that shit is weighed out and can still go back home. You have other men who don't understand, then they end up fucking around and leaving and going to that 10%. Now that 10%, that bitch done fucked up your whole life. Whole life. Bitch done took all your money. Bitch got niggas coming over all type of shit. I'm just saying, yeah. Cause you was so into the pussy and you ain't know nothing else. Just saying, it's young. And not the pussy and the body. And a little conversation that she was giving you to stimulate you so she can get what the fuck she wanted. Just saying, yeah. A lot of people don't think about it. Don't think about it. Just like a lot of females don't think about it. Some men, you know, come to their life and instantly talk about marriage, and a lot of them don't necessarily want to get married. They just say that because they want the draws. They try to see, you know, where the head is.
Where the head is.
Yeah.
For sure.
No, in a literal sense.